Hello and welcome to Youth Work Resources. My name is Ian and I'll be your host today, and we're going to look at a planning tool called Trello. I use this quite a lot when I'm planning different projects and working with other people planning projects. I find it really useful and I hope you will too. So let's have a quick look at Trello at the board. We're going to look at this particular board in a moment, but let's have a look at the Trello welcome screen. When you first join Trello, you won't get all of this stuff. You can get a free account, and it's limited in some ways. You don't get some of the more advanced features, but you get everything you need to use to make a really good and useful board. What you'll see is welcome and create new board. That's all you get on yours. You won't get all these other things in here. I've got a whole bunch of stuff, and you'll notice that some of them are in different organisations. So this one's my own one. This is Hack It Today. You've got dyslexia stuff going on down there, and we can create new boards for new organisations, and we can even create new organisations. So if you were doing it if you work in one youth club, you would call it, the organisation would be that youth club or that organisation's name. If you work in a whole bunch of others, if you've got 3 or 4 youth clubs in the same place, you maybe call them after their club name or the night name, the session names, or whatever, however you work it. Hack It Today is an organisation I work with, and we've got a whole bunch of things going on that we work on, different projects. So they're all within that same organisation, but the boards are called different things. So that's how I use it. Okay, when you first go on, have a look at the welcome board. Really useful because it shows you a really good visual actually of what is available to you and what you can do. And we're just waiting on that. Slightly slow connection for some reason. I'll click it again just in case. There we go. These are the lists, and each thing inside the list is a card. So we've got a basics, an intermediate, and an advanced list, and each card will tell you something different. You can put attachments, which is a really useful thing. You can attach pictures, files, folders, all sorts of different things. So if you've got a video you want to attach, you can put that in there. If it's a tutorial type thing, if it's a document, you can put that in there. Really, really useful. So check out these, the basics, the intermediate and the advanced, all probably stuff that you really need to quickly look at. You'll get a hang of it quite quickly, but this is a really good sort of place to remind yourself on how to do something. In order to get to boards, you can either click on Trello at the top on the logo, or click on the left hand side boards, and that will just give you a list of the boards that you've got that you're using. If you want to create a new board, you can do so by clicking on the plus sign, and that will allow you to create a new board or a new organisation. Within the organisation you can create boards. So if you just click on the Trello logo, this is where, so click on the board there. So there's a number of ways of doing things. When you first open a thing, you will get something quite blank really. There's no these things I've added, but you'll get something that's just got this add list. That's all you will have. You won't get all this stuff on the left hand side. You'll just get an add list thing. And when you do that, you can add a list. So I've got actions, waiting, and done, because that's the way that I like to work. I like to have those kind of things. Action or to do. Choose something that works within the workflow that you're used to, or that you can get used to if you haven't got a workflow already that helps you plan projects. Action, I just think, is something for me that works really well, and that's what you get on that thing. Let's have a look at House Party, which is the demo board that I want to show you for this particular thing. Over here again, we've got actions, we've got waiting, we've got a couple of extra ones, resources and shopping, and if we scroll across, you'll find there's even more, and at the end the add list, so you can add more stuff as you go along as you need to. You can change the names of these boards as well by clicking the title of the board, and you can just add a card to the board right at the bottom of each one of the lists. It says add card, so just click on add card when you need a new card adding to an individual thing. Okay, so this, for instance, is a house party weekend, and we've got a whole bunch of things that we need to do, so things like group meetings. So let's click on that card and see what it says. So at the top we've got things like labels and a due date, really useful things. And we've also got down here some checklists. And these are all available on the right hand side of the board. So we've got labels, and if we click on labels, it gives us a whole bunch of things. And you can add new, create new labels, or you can click on a particular label and then name it or change the name of it and edit it. That helps you when you're organizing stuff. Things like yellow with meetings, so you know there's a meeting in that particular thing about a particular thing. So if it's a house party in purple with a meeting with a yellow, like over on the left hand side, you can see just at a glance, oh, purple's a house party, so and yellow's meeting. So we've got better have a look at that one, see what's going on. In waiting over here, we've got book venue. I had a phone call today. They've confirmed the venue, so we don't need it in waiting. It needs to go into done. So all you have to do is pick it up, put your mouse on it, left mouse click, and you can drag it across to another card or another list. And I'm going to mouse click it, and it'll drop it into that one there, and it's done. Okay, simple as that. Under shopping, you've got things like snacks, and you can put whatever headings in here that you want, and whatever contents in here you want as well. Activity down at the bottom is somewhere where you would put a note, and I will put in here there we go, and I've put a little comment in there that says I've got 7 boxes of Jaffa cakes, so which I probably won't have by the time the weekend comes around, but you can put activity in here. And when we click on closed on that one, it will tell us that there's activity going on. See, there's a little speech bubble, and the card has got one comment, and that's me commenting on it. So let's go back into it and have another look. I'm subscribed to this list because I'm interested in food, so I've subscribed to the particular list of snacks because I need to make sure that they've got enough Jaffa cakes. And you can move things and copy things over here, and you can also archive them. Archiving basically makes them vanish and disappear, so you don't want to archive things unless your project's over and finished. You can reuse boards by archiving lists once you're finished, but don't do it while you're in the middle of a project, otherwise it will just vanish and you'll have to find it again using the show sidebar thing over here. Okay. I think that's the basics of Trello. The adding cards and filling cards in, moving them about. You can add content to that. We haven't looked at that, but let's have a quick look at this card. And we can click on attachments. And if we wanted to put a picture in there, we could. I really like it because you can put Google Docs in here as well as stuff from your computer. So if you've written something on Google Drive, you can just attach it straight away and it'll put it on there. Really simple. And if you've got stuff that's a website link, you can put that in there, or if it's on the computer, you can put it up there as well. So adding content is really easy, and then you would use that for adding pictures as well, videos, documents, anything you need would be the attachment. Okay, I think that's about all we need for a really quick overview of Trello. There are a whole bunch of really good tutorials on YouTube on Trello on more in-depth stuff if you want to get into Trello. I'd be really interested if you are using Trello and how you're using it. You can share boards with other people, and I'd really like to see what you're up to and how you're using it. So please do share it with me. One last thing, if you want to share Trello with other team members, you can. It's free. Once you've joined, you can click on your name and share Trello. And the great thing about sharing Trello with somebody else is if you share it with 12 people, you get 12 months free. You get 1 month free per person, so a month at a time. And if you get 12 people, that's a whole year. I'm going to put a link on here for, I've got a few slots left of my gold Trello, which I've not had yet. So click on the link. Once my link is expired, once I've got a whole 12 months worth of Trello, I will put somebody else's name in there as well. So if you want to add your name to the list, just send me an email and I'll do that for you. Okay, that's Trello. I've been Ian Hurst with Youth Work Resources. Thanks for watching.